Okay, hello. Hope you're having a great day. It's getting sunny over here in Chicago. It's pretty nice out there. Let me see. We got we got plenty of sunshine here. It's still a bit cold, and so we're continuing our class, our live class on video marketing, and this is my second one. I'm just getting used to the whole idea of um, live cast, and this camera, the Pocket 3 DJI is following me around and learning how to work with it. Uh, I'll talk to you about it more. It's really a great tool. So we're getting back to what we were talking about. We're talking about the most important thing is the story. My story, particularly in any kind of marketing, but especially in video marketing, which really is the brand stems from. In other words, the more we know what this our story is, the more we know what our brand is, because we relate to the people that have similar stories. I keep looking at the monitor instead of um, the lens. Okay, looking in there. So yeah, as I said, it's the key is um, that when we say brand, we're not talking about. Um, Let me see if I can zoom in here. When we're talking about brand, can you see this? It's a little too close. Yeah. So when we're talking about brand, we're not talking about um, logo or things like, logo. We're not talking about that. We're talking about our story, who we are, what is our values, right? What is our values? What is our values? Um, and then out of that, what once we know that, then we start to create products, which is what we actually can sell or offer to people to get their emails, or whether it's actually selling an actual seminar or raising money for a certain project, such as a film documentary, or whatever the cause is. And particularly, I'm of course interested in raising money for documentary filmmaking, and that's why I went into marketing itself, actually. Uh, so one of the things that's really important in video marketing is, of course, knowing about cameras, knowing about sound. You have a little mixer here. Um, Having a camera like this, DJI Pocket 3, where it can follow you around. Um, Basically, you need to tell your story a lot. See, so you need tools that is always ready to, um, basically they call it vlog, or where really, it's kind of like a documentary where you're in the documentary yourself. They call it also. So vlog is, you're going around explaining things, but you're in the camera. And so you need tools that can um, work, help you basically do the camera work for you so you can relax and be comfortable to tell your story. So you don't have to be thinking so much about the camera work. And also, what I'm doing right now, I'm live streaming to you all. And of course, this is going to be recorded. You may see the recorded version. But again, I didn't have to do anything about that either because it was just uploaded automatically to YouTube. So I didn't have to do anything about it. As you look over here, and if you can see, um, no, it's not, the camera can't go that far. Let me turn this a little bit. Okay. So as you can see over here, I am live streaming. I'm live streaming. No, it's still not gonna do that. Okay, let me go back. Um, I'm live streaming over here. I'm trying to get the camera to move. Yeah. So as you can see over here, let's see if I can point it this way. I'm using a StreamYard to broadcast to all of you, um, and because telling my story at the same time explaining about what video marketing is, which is very interrelated. Um, we need to do a lot of what we call long form marketing or long form video marketing, which is actually taking our time to explain things instead of these 15-second videos. And um, just basically being able to um, really immerse ourselves into explaining this concept of video marketing and storytelling and putting my story as part of the video marketing. So, yeah, it's, but also there is the issue of how do you prepare the material for what you're talking about. One of the tools I use is um, AI, ChatGPT. So I take my phone, you know, and I record myself, and on the sound recorder, and I just record myself and then transcribe it on the app, and then after that, I go, over here and uh, go to ChatGPT and um, kind of get a summary of what I recorded. So this is how I start to get concepts and the key points that I want to talk about in whatever video I'm making, um, which always, as I said, includes my story. Um, Even now, it's not easy for me to tell my story while I am talking to you about video marketing. But uh, this is really my story. Even what I'm doing right now, it is my story because I am learning how to do, live broadcast, um, with very little preparation. But yet I'm still figuring out a way. How can I express myself better? um, and how to make my points more precise and clear. At the same time, have a good visual where it's pleasing, it's interesting. Like this camera is moving, follow me around. I can show different things. Like over here, I got this simple lights from Home Depot, just putting a little wax paper on it, you know um, just getting a little. Oh, I forgot to even turn this on. um, a little light over here, making it interesting, making your scene interesting. I've got another light here, and if you as you can see, just give it a little color to the background. I put a green filter on it. So we're going to talk about equipment. We're going to talk about how to tell our story better. Uh, this is going to be quite a several months series where we're going to go through all the details of how to use the different tools to tell our story, and how to be also entertaining, informational, and as my wife always says, how to bring joy. My wife, Joy, pun intended, how to bring more joy into expressing ourselves in front of the camera. So another one of the biggest thing is really how to express oneself in front of the camera. So, we may want to tell our story, but being in front of the camera itself is a skill to practice and to learn. So, we're going to go over that. Um, as I said, I am really talking about all this as I'm learning myself. As I said, I've learned the behind the camera stuff, all the techniques of creating, editing videos, just about all of it. Uh, Creating websites, graphics, just everything you can imagine. But one of the skills that really cut me off from success, I mean, in a major way, is how to get in front of the camera, how to tell my story. And I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm telling you, this may seem so simple that if we have all these skills, no matter how many skills, digital in content creation or digital creation we have, if the creators has a hard time being in front of the camera, not only it's going to be hard for the creator, in this case myself, the audience also, they don't feel very confident about the person teaching or in a sense setting the example, or teaching the course, or whatever you're teaching. In a sense, if we have a slideshow and we don't see the person talking and we don't see the creator, all we hear is maybe the voice or some artificial voice, whatever those, what do you call it, AI voices or so on, and we see just a bunch of slides, that trust doesn't develop between the person teaching or the person demonstrating anything with the customer. So you may create one of the most amazing edited videos. You may create just the most smartest, uh, greatest, you know, just well produced videos. But in the long run, you are not developing your own brand. See, people see your videos and they admire it, but then they're not going to stay loyal to you and to your brand. They just move on. So we as people that are entrepreneurs, we need to create our brand based on our connection, direct connection in front of the camera to the people that we are trying to sell our products to. And so that's why naturally you see so many people on YouTube not only just creating a channel, but actually presenting, their experiences right in front of the camera, instead of just, again, yet another PowerPoint, or hiring somebody else to be in front, or using an AI face, or none of that works. There's something that nothing can imitate or take its place of. It's the human connection. There's nothing that can take its place. So whatever shyness, whatever, you know, whatever it is that's going to prevent us from getting in front of the camera needs to um, go. So sorry about that. Okay. So basically, what we are saying here, is that this is the conclusion of this session, is get in front of the camera and make that connection. Thank you.